Hi guys, how's everyone doing? Today I am back with another Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab review. Yes, I do them from time to time. I really love the brand. Sorry, can't help it. Today I'm reviewing Sea of Glass. What an amazing name is that for a fragrance. When I first heard about this fragrance, my interest was piqued 1000%. It's one of the first ones that actually interested me when I first started collecting them in 2005, long time ago. And it's one of the fragrances that doesn't have a note description, and that is where Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab are wily minxes, because they draw you in, they make you intrigued because you just want to know what it actually smells like. This is part of their Sin and Salvation line. It is a general catalogue fragrance, so you can still buy it now. It's still going strong. They still sell it now. It came out in 2004, so I can't do the maths, but it is still available now. So I'll read you the description of what it says about it. It's such a good name, it really is. I wish I'd thought of it first, actually. So it says, upon the sea of glass, glowing with the perfection of spiritual union and the radiance of true wisdom, rests the throne of God, a scent of inimitable purity, crystalline grace and limitless light. Goodbye phone. So yeah, I've tried this many times. I've had many imps of it in the past, and I've worn it quite a few times, but I didn't have my channel in 2004. I didn't even really go on YouTube in 2004, I don't think, or 2005, or even beyond that. So what does this smell like? This is... I sniffed like 10 times in 1 second, and that was really strange. What just happened? What are you doing to me? It's an aquatic fragrance. It's an aquatic floral. As you can imagine from the name, it's going to be aquatic. I've always been really intrigued as to how perfumers create an aquatic feel through fragrance. I've been trying to pin it down, figure out what it is, and I never can. I knew that it was something floral though. So this fragrance is an aquatic ozonic floral. That's what it is, and it's not that easy to like, but it needs to be used properly, and I'll say that for my 2 pennies worth of this review. What does it open with? I get a real biting sharp lemon, a huge amount of ozonic aquatic notes. I don't know what they are, but if you've smelled an aquatic fragrance before, you know what I mean. It's kind of airy and high-pitched and sharp. It's a very biting fragrance at first. And then there is a huge rush of floral in this. This is a very loud but crisp floral fragrance. It's got so much power. And the flower in question is lilies. This lily of the valley, and possibly even water lily as well. It is an abundance straight away. It's got such a punch, and it's the type of fragrance that I think could easily cross over into being, dare I say, air freshener or headache inducing, because it really is that. It can go to screechy almost sometimes, but I think if you just wear the right amount of it, then it could be beautiful. This is the kind of fragrance that makes me picture a person. I feel like, and a time and a place as well. It has to be, for this to work, and this is totally my opinion, I know you shouldn't force your opinions in a fragrance review, Tom, but I have to. It's kind of by the sea, you know, a beach, spring-like fragrance that is really dominated by lilies and an ozonic, aquatic kind of feel, with a huge stab of really high-pitched sharp lemon as well. It's biting, it's really tart. So it's kind of soapy as well at the same time. It starts with this lemon aquatic lily thing, and it stays like that for quite a while. I'm talking about an hour or so. But when it actually starts to... There's people shouting outside my window. I hope they don't try and break in and kill me. I do live in London after all. So yes, if you're not a fan of lilies, probably not going to like this. Not going to be the best one for you, but if you do like it, if you like lilies, then probably go for it. I've been sitting here thinking for a while, I recognise this, I've smelled something like this before, and just recently I reviewed Lys Méditerranée by Frederic Malle, which is Mediterranean lilies. Oh my gosh, do they have a similar vein. They are very, very similar. Price difference, couldn't be more different, but they smell very similar. It's a breezy kind of sea aquatic lily, and when it starts to dry, this is where I start to get a little bit stumped, because there's another flower in here. There's another flower that starts to come forward. All of the aquaticness goes away, all of the sharp biting lemon goes away, and then you're left with lots of lilies, whether they be water, stargazer, blah 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 blah. And then another flower comes in. It's another white flower, and it starts to kind of get a little bit smoother. So I'm kind of verging on the fact that it might be tuberose, but I'm not sure because I'm so familiar with tuberose. There's a white flower in here, as well as the lily, that kind of starts to balance it out a bit. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be treated with a little bit of respect, this one. You can't overspray an oil, that would be difficult. But it's one of those ones, like I said, that needs to be just a bit of a dab, and let it kind of just gently, every now and then, let it do what it needs to do, because too much would put anyone off. So yeah, that's my review of Sea of Glass. Use it properly and you will really appreciate what it's for. Anyway, I'm Max on my own. Click my logo to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon for another review. Goodbye!